Hello everyone, welcome to Atman Unleash Your Soul. In today's episode, we'll delve deeper into how we can decide better for a better future. We will delve into the models of thinking and also biases that we hold. If we believe in Barry Schwartz, one of the psychologists, then he says that paradox of choices does exist. As per paradox of choices, the more choices we have, the more paralyzed we get in deciding on something. It is even more true in today's day and age where we have so many options for many things. The world is at our fingertips and we can decide on anything that we want, but sadly, we feel more anxious about it and less satisfied about the outcomes of our decisions. And that is where the root of paradox of choices come from. So how to make a better decision which is rational one and can also improve our lives for the better. As per the OODA principle, in terms of any kind of decision, we have to first observe, orient, decide, and then act. In terms of observation, you look at all the aspects of a problem. Let me give you an example that you are choosing between shifting to a new city or staying in the one where you are staying currently. So firstly, what you need to do is in an unbiased way, just observe all the things that needs to be done. Second thing is orienting, that is you mentally rehearse that what it will be like in order to be in the new city. Decide is taking the decision, because the more you delay it, the more difficult it will get. And then you act on it. And by acting on it, what I mean to say is decide on the final thing that you want to go ahead and do. In taking any kind of decision, human beings also face many problems, and one of them are biases. Let's discuss confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is one of the problems wherein we go for outcomes or we choose outcomes which confirm to our past beliefs or past systems. This is why many people fall into past conditionings and they make the wrong decisions every single time. At a subconscious level, they are deciding on something which is confirming their past experience, and that is where coming out of the loop helps so much. Anchoring bias is something wherein we hold on to the very first opinion that we have had for a particular choice, and then we disregard everything else that we have heard in the process. So it is much like going into a shop and picking the first piece of clothing that you have chosen and then not looking at anything else and also settling for that particular price. In terms of personal decision making, the pros and cons list also helps a lot. But you have to remember that whenever you write something, whenever you write pros and cons down, you have to be completely impersonal. And that is when I talk about the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius is supposed to be one of the greatest emperors of ancient Rome. You can very well imagine how busy his life would have been and how critical his decisions would have been. To provide an impersonal insight into decision making, what he used to do is he used to reflect on each of his decisions and write them down extensively. His write-ups of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius is a huge sell even today in the modern times. So always journaling is important. Maintain some time for yourself, maybe once a week. I do it once a week. So write your reflections down, and by reflections I mean to say write your thoughts down on plain pen and paper. That will give you a bird's eye view of your problem, and once you see that, solving them gets easier and it becomes better. Today's topic gave you an insight on how to make better decisions. I am going to do a quick recap of what all we have discussed in today's video. Firstly, we discussed about the paradox of choices by Barry Schwartz, which makes it difficult for us to make decisions. Then we discussed an approach to make better decisions, which is the OODA approach. We discussed biases, which are actually mental traps and we have to stay away from them, which included confirmation bias and also anchoring bias. We also discussed Marcus Aurelius's approach to reflection. Remember the Pareto principle, wherein it is said that 80% of your life is impacted by 20% of your decisions. So the next time you decide, I hope that you are mindful. I hope that you know the impact of the decision, and I hope that you never fall into any kind of mental trap and you can live a life better than the one you are living right now. That is it. If you want me to discuss in detail any of the things discussed on today's video, then you may email me at atmanbyamala@gmail.com. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and any of your thoughts you can leave in the comment section below. I really look forward to reading your comments. That's it for today. Until next week, don't stop dreaming.